Boruto is mid. Boruto is trash. Boruto ruined Naruto's legacy. Boruto has bad art. Boruto is full of fillers. Boruto isn't about ninjas. It's about aliens. Anytime Boruto is mentioned, you hear these criticisms. Boruto genuinely seems to get more hate than almost any other series in the anime community, often from people who haven't even read or watched it and don't fully understand what it's about. Honestly, I used to be one of those critics too. As a dedicated fan of Naruto, I loved everything about the original series. I resisted Boruto because I'd heard that my favorite Naruto characters were nerfed, and I used that as an excuse to avoid the series. But eventually, I decided to give it a fair chance, and I found that it actually offers a lot more than I expected. It's a new chapter for the Naruto universe, blending fresh ideas with classic elements, and it brings a unique perspective that fans of the original might just end up appreciating if they dive in. After diving into both the Boruto manga and anime, I realized it's not as bad as people make it out to be. Sure, some of the criticisms are valid to an extent, but they don't necessarily ruin the series. In fact, there's a lot more depth to Boruto than meets the eye. So, let's break down each criticism Boruto receives and see which ones hold up. We'll examine whether the series really deserves all the hate or if it's just misunderstood. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss videos like this one. Let's dive in. One major reason people criticize Boruto is that the show seems to have shifted from being about ninjas to focusing on aliens and cyborgs. Yes, Boruto introduces aliens like the Otsutsuki and advanced cyborgs, but if we're being honest, Naruto was never purely about ninjas either. Right from the first episode, we saw a giant fox spirit wreaking havoc on a village, and throughout the series, characters summon enormous toads, walk on water, and display all sorts of supernatural abilities. The introduction of the Otsutsuki clan actually enriches the story by expanding its lore and history. With the Otsutsuki, we learn more about the origins of chakra itself, adding depth to the world of Naruto. It may feel different, but this broader scope allows Boruto to stand out while staying connected to the essence of the original series. The Otsutsuki clan brings a unique, intriguing element to the series. Their methods, traveling from planet to planet, planting the divine tree, harvesting chakra fruit, and evolving with each consumption, create a powerful and dangerous enemy that gives Boruto a distinctive twist. These aren't just villains looking to dominate the world, they're part of a larger cosmic cycle, which adds a whole new level to the stakes in Boruto. As the series progresses, the villages also start embracing technological advancements, making the world feel like it's moving forward. Some have even used this tech to develop scientific ninja tools and cyborgs, adding a modern edge to traditional shinobi skills. This blending of old and new shows how Boruto is evolving while still honoring the legacy of Naruto, making it feel like a natural progression rather than a complete departure. Another common criticism Boruto faces is the abundance of filler episodes. It's true that Boruto has its share of fillers, but many of these are actually anime canon episodes. When the Boruto anime began, it only had a few manga chapters to work with, so it quickly caught up. To avoid surpassing the manga, the studio opted to expand the anime with original storylines. These anime canon episodes aren't random, they're designed to add depth to the story, and sometimes include content from canon novels that wasn't covered in the manga. They flesh out characters, explore new arcs, and help build the world beyond what the manga alone could cover. So while the pace might feel slow at times, the extra content often enhances the overall narrative. Even with these fillers, or anime canon episodes, we actually get to explore aspects of the Naruto world that were never fully covered in the original series. For instance, we get a deeper look into the Hidden Stone Village, showcasing its unique culture and challenges. The Hidden Mist Village, once infamous as the Blood Mist Village, is now a modernized, advanced civilization, giving us a glimpse of how much has changed since the days of Naruto. We also visit iconic places like Ryuchi Cave, where we meet the White Snake Sage and uncover more mysteries of the shinobi world. These episodes don't just expand the world, they also give main and side characters much-needed development, allowing us to connect with them on a deeper level. Plus, every anime canon arc is crafted to be engaging, so even if they're not directly from the manga, they bring meaningful stories that add to the experience and make the series more enjoyable to watch. Some viewers criticize Boruto for having bad animation, and while there's some truth to that, particularly in certain episodes, it's essential to understand the context. Weekly anime often experiences fluctuations in animation quality because of tight production schedules. We saw a notable dip in Boruto's animation during the last two anime canon arcs, primarily because the studio was juggling multiple projects at the same time. However, despite these issues, Boruto excels in its animation quality, when adapting key moments from the manga. The series has delivered some of the most thrilling fight scenes in anime history, such as the epic battles between Naruto and Sasuke versus Momoshiki, Kawaki against Garo, and Sasuke versus Kinshiki. The choreography in these fights is nothing short of spectacular, showcasing the skill and artistry of the animators when they have the resources to focus on these pivotal moments. Overall, while Boruto may have its ups and downs in animation, the standout sequences are truly remarkable and should not be overlooked. Another reason Boruto gets criticism is because some believe the manga has poor art quality, but this isn't entirely accurate. While Boruto may not have the same iconic style as Naruto, it has its own unique, impressive art style that stands out in its own right. The series boasts stunning backgrounds, creative character designs, and vibrant aesthetics, with some truly captivating cover pages. The illustrator, Mikio Ikemoto, may not match Masashi Kishimoto's original style, but he brings a fresh take to the series and improves with every new chapter. His style might be different, but it's detailed and visually engaging, adding to Boruto's evolving identity. Over time, his growth as an artist becomes clear, and fans can see the dedication he puts into each chapter. The Boruto manga has been absolutely thrilling lately, especially after the time skip with Boruto 2 Blue Vortex. If you're not caught up, you're definitely missing out. We've seen Boruto and his friends grow stronger and more mature, with Boruto himself showcasing incredible new powers, including a powerful new Rasengan variation he used to protect the Leaf Village. We've also been introduced to a terrifying new group of villains known as the Shinju, reincarnations of the Ten Tails. Boruto even uses the flying Raijin technique, just like his grandfather Minato. There are some shocking developments too. Kurama is reincarnated in Himawari, Naruto and Hinata have been sealed away for their own protection, Gaara has been impacted, and Sasuke has been turned into a tree by the Ten Tails. Even more intense, a version of Sasuke now exists as a Ten Tails reincarnation, who has his sights set on devouring his own daughter, Sarada. There's so much action, intrigue, and jaw-dropping twists right now, and you don't want to miss any of it. If you're diving into Boruto for the first time, I'd recommend starting with the manga before moving to the anime, though watching the anime first isn't a bad choice either. Either way, if you give the series a fair chance, you'll see just how incredible the story becomes. Boruto begins as a spoiled, frustrated kid who resents his father's lack of attention, but he evolves into a complex character, a wanted criminal who's driven to protect the village and its people, despite being hunted for a crime he didn't commit. While he may come off as irritating at first, his journey is one of real growth, and his character development over time is nothing short of amazing. Stick with it, and you'll witness Boruto's transformation into a truly compelling hero. In conclusion, while Boruto has faced its fair share of criticism, it's important to look beyond the surface and recognize the depth and evolution it brings to the Naruto universe. From the intriguing introduction of the Otsutsuki clan to the character growth we see in Boruto himself, there's so much to appreciate. Whether you start with the manga or the anime, give Boruto a chance and allow the story to unfold. You might just find that it offers a fresh perspective on familiar characters and expands the lore in exciting ways. If you enjoyed this analysis, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content like this. Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Boruto deserves the hate it gets? Let's discuss. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.